Good morning, good morning, good morning. Can you guys hear me? Okay, clear. That is good. That is good. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. Good morning, Brad. Good morning, James. Welcome to the room. Glad to see you here. Jose, good morning. Khaled, good morning. And welcome to the family. Killer B, good morning. Pat, thank you very much. Good morning. Good morning. Ashraf, good morning. Suarez, good morning. Ashraf, it's you have multiple different charts here. So this is 20 NT Rinko ticks. So 20 ticks, 20 by 10. This is 200. This is 100. This is ES, and we have it at 6 and 3. And we have it on 50, and we have it on 20. All right, guys, let's get this show on the road. We got a good full day ahead of us. And here we go. Raf, good morning. Kaudak, good morning. So crude oil, here we go. Jeff, good morning. We're having basically a breakout out of this range. Really, we're in a range bound market in crude oil with a bit of a bullish bias in the past three sessions. We established a channel and we're trading within that channel to the upside. As long as we continue to protect 75, and in the case of today, the 74.77, then pullbacks are viable for target 2, 78.72, and back to 77.03. So what we would be looking for is a pullback into the harmony wave and a reversal, and that will lead itself to a continuation trade. But these are the levels we need to protect, which is 74.85, 77, 74.77, and ultimately 73.48 and 65. Those are the levels that we need to see the market hold on to. Moving on from there to Russell 2000, continuation of the buying pressure that we experienced yesterday. Globex is at 1831.1, and this is a market that is susceptible for a pullback. It's extended, but that doesn't mean it's short, and at the same time it's susceptible for a pullback. And the key to today would be how we react to Globex, and we're not too far away from it at 1831.1. That if we end up reversing this current candle we are in and close at that level and lower, then that will instigate a pullback similar to what you're seeing here, and potentially this. So we're going to be patient and wait and watch. NSK, good morning. How are you? Target number 2 in this sequence is 1846.2 on a continuation basis. Definitely for me, waiting the first half an hour today is going to be very important to gather more information about the health of this trend and the quality of the pullbacks, if and when they happen. Gold, we had a captain set up short at 1877.5 on January the 8th. Market came and tested it multiple times, broke above it, and it's pulling back. It's showing a bit of distribution pattern in and around target number 2. So a pullback is possible and probable. And we're looking for a break into 75.80 and potentially a reversion to the mean at 1873.3. It's all contingent on us continuing to protect 1888.8. That's a nice number. And then at that point, we want to see how well the buyers are reacting to this pullback. If they hold it, reverse, then we'll act accordingly. Otherwise, we're probably going to get a bit of a pullback into 1863.5. So this type of behavior is more of the market telling us there is a pattern of the struggling pushing any higher than this right now, especially with the establishment of this captain setup that you're seeing here. ES on the 50 NT Rinko, a continuation trade of the prior move. Globex is 39.41. It's going to be a pivot point throughout the day. As long as we continue to trade above it, the market is going to have a long bias. And if we start trading anything under it, then the market is going to produce a pocket of short interest. And we can tell how the market, whenever they produce that type of behavior, they have the capacity to really pull back in a meaningful way. From 39.75 all the way to 38.90. It's 80 points, 85 points. Good morning, Safe. How are you? So the continuation pattern can get us up to into and close to 39.70, and the market in these type of setups or that type of behavior has a tendency of trying to put on uh, a lower high or a fake breakout where it runs up, just breaks it, then it pulls back. So I want to be conscious of that potential trap that the market can put together. Josh, good morning. KK, good morning, KK. How are you? JP, good morning. Panos, good morning, Panos. How are you? Okay, so now we're looking at an NQ on a daily basis. So they had that nasty reversal on that 9th. And now we're building a bit of a filling pattern within that wick. It's unusual to see that, to be honest with you. Because look what happened last, just about every time that they did this behavior. We have 1 minute left. Is they always had a continuation trade, and you're seeing them reversing within the body and trying to retest the middle of the range. So that's a little bit of strength, but I want to get a lot of confirmations today on any signal that the market is producing on the long side. Gold, inching higher to target number 2 at 1912.3 on a daily basis. Same kind of pattern in ES toward the high at 39.7275. That will be an area of interest. Right now it's 8:30, and what we're seeing here, we're seeing that the overnight in NQ, the market simply consolidated, and now we're closing the 200 NT Rinko long. The 200 and the 100 are in sync on the long side, and the next target right now is going to be 354.75. If the market pulls back to harmony wave 1, harmony zone 1 and 2, we're gonna test the health of this trend. Not a lot of volatility overnight. Very tight range actually. Yeah, we're back into the Globex band. So that's the zone in which the market. So we're not too far away from the Globex band, and we've seen how the market reacts to this, right? It oscillates, consolidates around it. You have a captain set up short on ES, establish itself at 39.59. So we're coming back to the harmony wave, harmony zone number 1. The longs will have to do exactly what they just did right here. They had to kind of bounce right off that level, and they just did. And that's good to see, but now they need to hold it. and they need to shift the cloud positive back up. Otherwise, if we start chewing through this level right here, then we got the next level to contend with, which is going to be the 282. First half an hour of the day, we're going to spend a lot of time making assumptions and read the market and get in tune with what the price action is doing. This way we develop the vocabulary of the day, and we're not jumping in without knowing how this market is lining up. So this behavior right here is just very similar to what we experienced yesterday. This choppiness and reversion to the mean, reversion to Globex, and this back and forth business that they've done yesterday. And we've managed it very well by staying away and being very selective. So we're bouncing back right off that level. James, good morning. Good morning. We have a couple of James here, so. So we came into that level, that harmony zone number 1, and this is harmony zone number 2, and we bounced right back up into this Globex band. So that tells me right there that the longs are still healthy. And this target up there, and that target is also target number 3, is still a viable target for us, which is 356. 356.50. A new harmony wave established with an inception trade at 325. Pullbacks are again buyable. Switch trade long. Target number 2 is hit. Now target number 3 is going to happen fairly quickly here. Coming up to target number 3. Target number 3 is hit. We're about to also hit the higher target, which is 57 and a quarter. That needs to close. That 57 and a quarter, we cannot come up to this level and just get faded. That would be trouble. So they need to come back in there and really take out that level. No. Khaled, I have not taken a trade yet. I spend the first half an hour of the day reading the market and understanding it. And as the day progresses, I'll start taking decisions. That first half an hour is always time for me to really get in tune with price action. And I typically will make about five assumptions about price action. And out of the 5 assumptions, if 3 of them are profitable versus 2, so 3 or more are profitable, then that qualifies me to trade live at that point. So we see the market coming. Excuse me here. Sheila, good morning. We see the market coming into the harmony zone again. So now the harmony zones are expanding to the upside. So then the new ones are from 32 to 22 and the 307 to 97. I'm gonna post some orders just to make sure that my system is operating correctly.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order canceled. Order canceled.
Canceling those orders. ES hit target number 3 and it's pulling back. There's a captain set up short on NQ at 347 and a quarter, and now we're retesting that level. So now this is the second time they do this. And they bounce it right back up. As long as they keep this healthy pattern of pulling back to these zones and showing strength, then the tone of this market is going to continue to be bullish and higher targets to be looked at. The next target in the sequence is going to be, let me pull that up, 381. Yeah, good morning, Sheila. So they came and tested this captain setup, and they're showing weakness whenever we distribute in and around 50 to 60. So the market on dips, they're buying it, but on any rally back up to that level, they're holding that level up. I would have to say that the tone of this market is slow, like the slow grind, slow volume, slow movement. There's not a lot of parabolic moves yet. Patience is a trade. Let's just keep reading this market. We're not in a rush. Target number 1 is hit. And let me adjust this. Target number 2 is going to be 71 half. Then ultimately the 83 is the next target in this sequence. The behavior is still long. Where would things start to change? Like if I'm concerned about the long, where would that idea start to take hold? Omer, good morning. If we start breaking anywhere below 322.75, if we start doing then you really have just about one zone that is a protective zone to the structure. And if we don't hold it, which is zone number 2, then the market is in for a significant pullback. So for us to hold, for the longs to hold this area is going to be very important. Good morning. Good morning. Another captain set up short. It's another captain set up short. So they have 2 of them in this general area. That's a quiet distribution. And that's telling me some of this, at least they're attempting. The shorts are putting on an effort here, even though it's not too obvious to a lot of people. They're putting on an effort to push the price below that 20. And if you look at ES, you look at how they put a captain setup, and now a close of this candle here to 61 will trigger a push in price action to 30 in NQ. So it's coming up right now. We should see it in the next few seconds. Here it comes, a captain setup switch trade and down to 30. Here we go. Boom. See that? That was good to see. And the buyers are stepping back in. So you're captain set up short, captain set up short, captain set up with a switch trade, a lot of distribution. We saw that early, and then the market has a target of 30 and hit the low end of the harmony zone. And naturally they're buying these levels and selling these levels in a very tight range. So the only thing that's available right now from the perspective of execution is really small amount of scalping opportunities. There's not a lot of swing trading going on here. But it's good that we're reading the structure of the market accurately. Yeah, this one right here, that's going to be a big deal. As long as we continue to hold on to this level and this stop level at 57, that area here is a protective area against any rally. So if we start breaking anything under 20 and 22, then this market is going to be retesting the harmony zone number 2. And it will be showing a little bit more weakness. So there is a captain set up short on the 50 NT Renko. I don't know if you, Safe and Omer, Pat, Ken. Good morning, Ken. Yeah, I mean, I know it's close to the middle of the range, but if we can get a market that presses 26, if this structure right here closes at 26 to 22, we will establish a captain setup switch trade short on the 50 NT Renko, and that'll be a signal that I will use to get short in the market. No, I know, Safe. That was it was too good. That was just too good. 26 quarter, and that's what it was good for. It was a good scalp opportunity. Good job, man. Good job. Here comes that 26. I'm gonna post an order and look for a run up. I hope they give it to me before they flush this thing. Go to 35.
Order filled.
We need that break below 20. I'm gonna exit that last trade and just give the market a little bit of time because it's not behaving in the way I should expect to see the market behave here. We should have seen a little bit more forceful pressure under that 22. Maybe with a little bit of patience, I'll get there, but I really need to see the market kind of perform a little bit better than what it's doing. So that sequence of trades, 3 contracts, we're up 87.76 on that. I was hoping for better price action. That 50 NT Renko, Omer, that's just like a nasty consolidation. Really not much going on there. It's just a lot of chop. But that's where we at on that decision. Moving on to the next decision. But this will it has to resolve itself. Like this zone we're in has to resolve itself. I mean, for them to put another captain setup and a break above 45, then you're gonna challenge the 60 again. So you really are on a holding pattern waiting for either the 60 or you're waiting for the 20 to break. And here you go again, going to that 45. Like we don't see that type of noise that much on the 50 NT wrinkle. Yeah, Suarez, I'm with you on that one, my friend. It's just noisy. There's this experience that we just had. Yeah, we made a little bit of money, no big deal, but it's giving me information. What is that information? The information is we are in the quality of price action today and this morning is low rotational value and a lot of inner rotation noise. Not a trending environment, not a swing trade environment so far. That could change. But as what we're seeing right now, this is an environment where I want to just hold back and look for breakout and breakdowns of bigger valued levels. And that's going to generate a bit better momentum and a higher quality price action. Very possible, Raf. Very possible, my friend. Let's take a look at crude oil and see if they're doing anything here. Today's Wednesday. Yeah. Not really much going on. We hit the target number 1. We're pulling back inventory report at the bottom of the hour. Here it goes. That's the 60. Good morning, Flip. Bitcoin is showing momentum to the upside, and they're in this channel. And the next target is going to be 17,658.9. Don't forget that target at 83. That's the target that, since we're breaking the 60 and holding that, we are heading toward that level. Nat says sell. Okay. We'll see. I got short earlier on and made a small amount of money, but Khaled, how are we doing, buddy? Any trades for you? Ken, how are we doing? Ken and KK, Brad, Sheila, James. Still a little green. We got green. Ken is green. KK is green. Brad, how are we doing, buddy? Jose, any trades? JP, Killer B, Panos, Pat, and Omer. Two trades break even. Okay. Okay. We need to undertrade this environment. That's basically what we our mode should be. Radic is 3x trade, $70. Yeah. That's good. That's good stuff right there. Pat slightly up. Yeah, it's early in the day. Let's just keep working. Let's keep working. I know you probably squeezed that, Omer, because that's as tight as we've seen it. So this is what we're kind of looking at here. Let me see here. Hot mic, hot mic. Who is everybody's mic is muted, Panos. Okay, thank you. DJ Mike, Nappy. Okay. Hey DJ, how are you? Okay, so we're good there. So going back to what we're talking about, that was the captain set up short. Then 338 and a quarter triggered that captain. Then the switch trade. When the market ran up, I mean, I'm glad that I waited a little bit because I got a better price. It closed, then it rotated once and twice again. And usually you don't see that type of behavior. Typically, you see 4 candle formation, switch trade. Even if it flips and goes. It doesn't flip and rotate 2 more times. Or the switch trade just triggers a selling pressure to harmony zone number 2. So this behavior, if you made any money off of this, my hat's to you. We did, but it's a that's just the definition of choppy noise. No problem, DJ. Yeah, just pop in whenever you can. Yeah, that's good discipline, Raf. Target 80, 83 coming up. They establish a new harmony wave right here. Not inclined to jump in, but the probability of us hitting that target is high. That 85, 83. We need to protect the 46 and ultimately the 33 level. See, that's the impression they're trying to give us, Omer. They're trying to give us the impression of a double top. We just need to be. I mean, they literally could break it out and then pull it back in. But in order for me to start thinking in an aggressive short manner, is out. We need a complete 200 NT wrinkle reversal in this environment. Yeah, the captain set up what? The captain set up longs, or the captain set up shorts? Captain set up shorts are struggling. The big one on the 50 NT Rinko has struggled. They rolled it over. Hey, good morning, GM. How are you? Here comes that 82, the 83. Target number 3 at 370 is hit. Moving on to the next target, which is 80, 83. So they establish a new harmony wave right here with an entry at 62. The 200 NT wrinkle and the 100 are in harmony, and the 82 target is coming up. So close, so close. They can't do this to us. They have to get it. They have to get it up to the 80. Here it comes. That level up here is 82 and a half. So that's to be exact. And boom. Here we go. We got there. Bigger picture. We got to keep looking at the bigger picture. The bigger picture is the next target to this price action is 407. 407. The market is susceptible here to pullbacks that will give us the impression of a double top. Really, we have two zones that we need to be hyper vigilant about, the 57 to the 47 and also the 33 to the 23. If those two holds, then the 407 is a reality. If we lose that and we're testing here and it doesn't look like it's going to hold, and then 308 shows up, then you're doing that double top behavior. Right now, the bias in the market is on the long side till proven otherwise. GM rocks. Thank you. They put a captain setup short up here on the 20 NT Rinko. So they're pausing this move. Yeah, they're pausing it. Crude oil. Well, not much of a movement, that's for sure. That's a good captain short, Pat. That's a good captain short right there. So crude oil, it came to the middle of the range. If it closes above 76.55, that will set the stage up for a continuation trade to target number 1. The inventory report is out. I mean, that's exactly where you need to take it. 79. So what's the expectation here? This middle of the range at 70, and if that tests well, then you're going to get to that 58 right now in a few seconds. That would be the first place where I would see the market go to here. Here you go. Coming up, boom, it's there. Now you should see a pause and a flip. So you gotta take your profits right here. Here he goes. So that is a captain setup short at that 79 into target number 2. And we're seeing the market pausing, and most likely it's just going to flip this and just consolidate here for a little bit. This has to hold for the longs. Then the next one is have to hold is this level right here. Switch trade right here. There now, yeah, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, good luck on that one, Raf. News tomorrow, yep. Flat 44. That's even better. You got a really good fill on that one. Good job, Pat. Yes, hands off that mouse. Wow. Target harmony zone number 2. That's solid right there. Let's take another look at crude. Well, I mean, it happened a lot quicker than I thought, Raf. Yeah, that entry right there at that 76.55 into target number 1, 77.05. So the market here had a continuation trade to that target. Good work. Make your money and get out of here. don't get cute with this. In order for me to even start thinking in those terms, I would have to see the beginning of. We're seeing the beginning of it, but we need to see the continuation of it at 308. You start breaking under 308, then you're setting the environment in which a gap fill can become a reality. So that captain setup short was obviously a very good one into harmony zone number 1. And now you, even with a little bit of patience, I felt like we should get a bit of a bounce here, but the market is weak, and we got harmony wave, harmony zone 1, and that one broke, and harmony zone 2 is not looking too hot either. Yeah, news are tomorrow. Well, what I think is going to happen tomorrow. The honest answer, I have no idea. Really. I don't think anybody has an idea either. But what I can tell you is literally what I'm about to do in the next 5 to 10 minutes. If the market sets itself up for, like from a daily perspective, if you look at it from a daily perspective, the market is trying to build up a base after that massive pullback that we had. So any long, I'm going to have to ask the market to provide me with more information, and I need to see price action that breaks above 400 and holds, because that will give tomorrow the probability of a continuation of that pattern, because you'll be trapping a lot of shorts. If throughout the day today we trade under glowbacks, then that's going to set the stage for tomorrow for a selling pressure at the news. So really, I have to look at those two distinct levels. Anything above 400 and anything under 282 to paint a picture for tomorrow. Bloody red. Crypto called it bloody red. All right, let's hyper focus. We need to focus. We need to make our money. Hey, Adam. Good morning, buddy. How are you? Happy New Year's to you. Yeah, NSK. It's holding. It's holding. So what we experience right now is a pocket of sellers that came in and they were forceful. They ran into uh, this zone, Harmony Zone number 2, and they put a captain setup long. See that captain setup short and where the market went? We want to measure how strong this captain setup. So if that captain setup holds and we're running anything above 58 to 65, then that sets the stage for a continuation trade to the upside. But it has a lot of climbing to do to get up to that 87 and break that level. So we may chop up here for a while, but this level is important, and it happens to be the top end of the Globex band. So you see that Globex band? I mean, the price really reacts to it. Then you got Globex at 282, 283. So these are the levels that I'm going to be, watching for. So what will get me to act and put on a trade? I would like to see a new Harmony Wave long and a new cloud shifting positive, and that will happen between 60 and 70. If that happens, that will put me in a position to put on a trade, because the environment and the behavior will be in sync at that time. If we see right now a close of this current candle at 47.50, that will set the stage for a captain setup switch trade, and we can see a push into the 55. You could look at ES and see that the sequence of candles have shifted too, where you're getting 3 and a pullback, 3 and a pullback, 3, and you're going to get another push up here in a second, and then they'll pull it back again. Here comes. One, two, three. Yeah, you got one more candle probably, then they're going to pull it back. Yes, Adam. 2023 is your year, buddy. Khaled, yeah. My eyes are watering right now. I'm just like, oh. That could be a bit of anticipation pattern for tomorrow's news, and they're quietly just kind of treading water. We saw how the morning was yesterday, right? It was just kind of choppy mess, and it was trappy. Here you go, here you go. So that's the kind of behavior that the longs need to see. Ultimately, I still need the harmony wave and a new cloud that is positive in order for me to qualify myself to take on another trade. I'm being very um, picky today. I'm picky today. I don't want to just jump in. I tried the short early on. We managed to squeeze in a bit of profit. We're seeing a market that is slow, lacks volume, and is anticipatory in its behavior. So the quality of setups that we see right now are the kind that is more of a scalping trade, like what Pat did. He took the captain setup up there, made whatever 20, more than 20 points, 20, 30, almost 40 points, or close to 40 points. Good for you. Yeah, here we go. 35, 40 points, more than 40 points all together. So anyway, so that's the kind of opportunities the market is doing. And what we're seeing the market, flipping, touching that 330 level NSK. You see that they're holding that up, and they just bounce it right back up to that 60, and now they're going to pull it back a little bit, and they're going to just tread water in this zone. Ultimately, this area right here needs to hold for the longs right here. That needs to hold. There's a switch trade here in the new harmony wave, and this is going to potentially trigger a run down to 330 and 320 if the 58 holds. I don't like the fact that they switched that here, but let's take a look. Where's ES? 1, 2, 3. If this candle closes lower, I'll take a shot at it with just one contract. Okay, they didn't do it. All right, so the choppiness continues. Mm-mm. 55, yeah. Khaled, as far as the captain setups, we visually detect it and understand that setup, but also at the same time, I'm working with my developers to um, be able to just change the color of the candles once one of those setups are um, present. So what you're suggesting is, thank you for your suggestion, by the way. It's something that we're working on. Here we go. So here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. That level's not holding, guys. Well, the targets below this. Well, I mean, the jury is not out there yet, but see, whenever the market did this number, look at that right here. That's a captain setup, but the fact that they put a switch trade here, came back, and then broke the captain setup, that tells me this captain setup and this captain setup, everybody above this got trapped. And now we're hitting target number 2 of this this 20 NT Rinko channel. And the next target from there, let's take a look. $307. That is a big deal. 307 is a big deal. So why it's a big deal? Because they will give us that impression, but I have to be cynical, be honest with you, and I have to be a bit paranoid about what seems to be too obvious. Like, what, you're gonna run up to that level and literally just pop in a double top on the 200 NT Rinko, and you're not gonna challenge it? Nah. I've been around this business long enough to keep my head on a swivel. There you go, though. How about that captain setup, Pat? The one that you took up there? How about that? I mean, you may be holding up to the trade of the day and the high of the day. Oh yeah. Oh no. It's just, you did excellent. You did excellent. It could be the high of the year. You don't know. It's a good trade is a good trade, and you made money, and that's all that matters. I need to stop talking and start trading here. So what we're seeing here is we're breaking level 1, level 2, harmony level 1 and harmony zone 1 and 2, and this market is in threat of a complete 200 NT Rinko reversal. The 307 and they're putting on a captain setup long right here. So let's see how they handle the push to 32. We need ultimately to get to 307. So far, yeah, let's do that. $306, $307. What did I say? What was my face expression? Oh, the paranoia part. Oh yeah. Thank you, SNK. Appreciate you. Appreciate you guys spending your day with us. I know you could spend it anywhere else, and you choose to be here. So make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and let's spread this word. Yeah, GM, the market constantly amuses me. Yeah, yeah. There you go. So the pattern is grind, 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 and then make a move. Grind and make a move. Grind and make a move. Low rotational count, small ranges, more scalping opportunities than anything else. It's Joseph. It's a harmony trading system. Harmony trading system is the software that I developed, and it includes all what you see here, including that formation. And you can get a trial of it at this link. Let me give it to you. Yeah, I thought I said it. Here we go. Yeah, so that's the link right there to get access to the room and the trial of the software. Now, what we're seeing here, and that's just an important thing, they're putting they put on the captain setup and a switch trade. I mean, that's just a buy signal right there, and they're holding the price. So that's the captain setup, switch trade. So the longs are not they're not done with this thing. They're showing a bit of strength here. Ultimately, this level is the uncle point to this price action right here. The 307. So, Khalid, a couple of things. On the 20 NT Rinko, it's 20 and 10. So on your chart, when you go and populate those fields, put on 20 and 10 on one chart, 200 and 100 on the second one, 150 on the third one. And now you got yourself those three charts. ES is going to be 6 and 3, 50 and 25, and 2010. So follow me on this one, Khaled. You see this? So this is this chart right here, 20 and 10. The brick size is 20 and the threshold is 10. That's how you're drawing that. And you're doing the same thing for the rest of the charts. So we're back to harmony level number 1. Now that this captain setup switch trade is followed by another switch trade, and you're pushing into this level here. So the shorts are not in control. This tells me the shorts are not in complete control. They're trying. The dominant force are still the longs. You have to come to 307 and take that level out in order for the personality of the day to shift. You almost had to be in a scalpy mood today in order for you to take advantage of that type of behavior, because it's not you're not moving a lot of real estate. You're just in a tight range and you're chewing through the levels. So we have to understand the environment that we are in. right. All right, now the market is back in sync, and those two levels are still relevant. They took the first one, came back and tested the second one, came back one more time and held it through a captain setup and a switch trade formation. And also on top of that, they put on a 343 switch trade and a new harmony wave long into zone number 2 and hitting target number 1 at 357. So now this 407 number now still remain relevant. They cannot come that close to this level right here and get faded this way and not have a consequence of us breaking the high of this rotation. You are in the process of trapping. And I know if we touch level harmony zone 2 again, then the 307 is a distinct possibility. And if we continue to make higher lows, then I'm looking for pullbacks as a rallying point, and the target is going to be 407. It is what it is. This market is just giving us information right now. I mean, I'll give you examples of this type of behavior so you know. Here we go. See this one candle? See this, the follow-up candle, how the market came very close. Well, I mean, it's not as close as this one, but the pullback was significant. Then they came and closed it higher. You see it on the other side of the market, where the market almost closed higher and came back down, then reversed. So another one right here, that's a better example. You have a long candle, and you got that pullback. It didn't get that close, but got to level 2 and then shot up. So that's what they're doing right here. And they could shoot it up, then reverse the whole candle later on. We don't know. But the way this formation is lining up, it's more of a continuation pattern to the upside. They're showing strength. Now, if they want to prove us wrong, I mean, if that's not even a way of thinking about it, wrong or right. But if the market wants to really present itself as a short environment, come and retest zone 2, and we'll talk. We'll talk then. So I had one decision today with 3 contracts we made. This is where we at. This is where we at today. January the 11th, $87 at 66.67%. And this is the beginning of the year for us, from the 3rd into the 11th. So pretty much every single day we ended up making something, sometimes bigger than others, but we read the market accurately and just kept taking good decisions. Low number of contracts, and we're just building our month, and we're building our year. We're up 6,098 since the beginning of the year on steady, consistent trading. And what I'm looking for right here is a pullback to look for an entry point long. Khalid, is that explanation worked out for you? We'll set up a meeting between me and you, and I can go through all the parameters and make sure that your chart looks exactly like mine. Okay, so just respond back to my email. Just give me good dates and times in which works for you, and we'll work something out. Target number 2 is 378.5. Good job, NSK. That's decent. That's good work. Yeah, and it's got that harmony zone number two really held, and it just gave us. It got tested twice. It got tested twice. It got tested right here, and they put a captain setup and ran it up. Then we came down here and established a captain setup and a switch trade for this run up. So that's fairly bullish. I mean, they came so close to closing that candle at the 307. At 307, I mean, they needed to bring that one home, and they couldn't. And I was saying earlier, you cannot come all the way to this level, then bounce right back and not have a consequence. The consequences is what you're seeing right here. It's most likely target number 3 and a push toward 407, 408. But that has to hold. They can challenge this, but they cannot break that. They cannot break the 32 to the 22. They just simply cannot. They have to hold it. Slow, grindy. It's just. I may want to do some couple of push-ups just to feel alive. Slow. I think just this market it's undecisive and it wants to wait for tomorrow. The buyers are more in charge than the shorts so far. They gave us the impression that we talked about, and the impression of a potential double top, and they got it so close to that 307 and reversed it. So the question in my head is like, okay, if you really want to create momentum in the market, what would you have to do? I think that 407, you get into the 407 will trigger a lot of stops above it, and that will create that energy momentum to the upside. How's everybody doing? It's 10:33 right now. About a half an hour to the end of the morning session. I mean, they're putting a captain setup short on the 40 NT Rinko, so we may retest harmony zone number 1 again. No more trades for you. Okay, good work. KK, how are we doing? Panos, James, 9 points. Jose, good deal. Mike, okay, he's doing good. That's fine. Green is green. Oh yeah. Be green and be gone, right? Yeah, the amount never matters. What matters is, did we make good decisions today? And good decisions are not necessarily only good decisions in trading. It's, did we do good decisions in not trading? Sometimes that's the better decision. Is you looked at the market and you decided, nah, not what I want to get involved into, and that by itself is a skill by itself. Is not know when to trade, is when not to trade. You got to trust yourself along the way that your judgment is going to be sound. Absolutely. It's a process driven business. It's all about you making good decisions and feeling very good about the quality of the decisions you made It doesn't matter what the outcome is. I prefer, uh, I'm positive more than negative most of the days anyway. But to me, my hyper focus is not on the money. It's just, did I do what I was supposed to do? And be very, very, very clear on what that is. Very clear. Crystal clear. Mhm. I'm going to step away for just a moment and get some water. I will be back. We're back here. We're back. I was hoping, when I came back, that I see a big move in the market or something. But obviously, the market is just doing what it's been doing, which is churning. And now we're getting a captain setup short at this level here at 375. So we want to see what the market is doing. It's literally doing it the same exact spot where we started the other one. A little bit lower. It's 11 o'clock. We understand the personality of the day. I mean, I took one trade, made a little bit of money. We're going to call it a day right here and do this tomorrow. Hopefully everybody done well. Seems like everybody's either made a little bit of money or a lot of money. And tomorrow's another day. Good work, everybody. And we'll see you tomorrow. Now, Pat is in the room, and we will have our meeting. Then KK as at 12 o'clock. Okay, we'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow. Have a blessed day. Precision is a decision, and we will see you on the next one.